discussed with my foreign boss, foreign manager in my office, and just because of that, I think that I should ask my teacher advice for communication material to learn communication material. So I hope that my communication can improve more.
Worries, don't worry about it. So we will work on it, and don't worry, of course it will. Well, so you know that. Actually, I think so. We can have some, the different topics. So every session we will practice a new topic together. We talk and we work on new vocabulary and of course phrases, idioms, and of course structure. So we can talk on different topics every session. So, and just, I forgot to send you the book, so I will after the class, so I will send it. Well, the topic that we will discuss today is actually feelings. So let's see, I want to ask you my first questions and tell me, what can make you really happy?
I think that this is a very, very difficult question, and but I think it's for this question, I think each person will answer a different way, but different thing, and it's really, I think that this is the question that many people think about it, and for me, what makes me happy so far, I think that so far, right now, I hope that I am really happy now, and if there's no challenging, there's no problem with during my in my job, I think and that make me very headache. I think so. Some during night, I could not sleep well. So I just hope that I can show that problem soon, next week. So that's okay for me, and I think that my life now is very happy.
Yeah, of course it
Happy.
is. And I just be sure that you can, of course, you can make it. So don't worry about it. Everything will go very well for you. So don't worry about it. Of course, I know that you should be confident. You're really strong and you can do what you want. So you are able. So you're really strong, smart, intelligent, hardworking. So don't worry about it. Definitely. And of course, so the next week you will tell me. You will tell me that, okay, now everything is okay. And I'm sure. So don't worry about it.
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah,
And you are right. You are right that you just said that it's happy that when we do what we want. I think that's exactly correct, because for me, I think that now I follow what I want to do. Even to that, to I think I have a happy family, and I have a good job. From my job, I can do what I really like to do during my job, and so I think that now I'm really happy. I'm a happy woman now.
yeah, of
Hello,
course you
teacher.
are.
Yes.
Yeah, of course you are. Okay. Well, let me share something. Okay, this one. Okay. So what makes you happy? As you can see, we have three different words here: content, jubilant, and overjoyed. All of them means happy. But what's the difference between actually these three adjectives? As you can see, all of them are adjectives, but you know, they're slightly different. So I'm content with my life right now. What you are content. So what is that? When we say content, means calmly happy. So content means calmly happy. And what is that? It's like, you know, satisfied or satisfied.
Calmly happy. Calmly
Yeah.
happy or
Calmly happy or satisfied means I'm content. I am content with my life. It means I have a good life now. I have a good job now. So I'm happy. I'm satisfied with it. When we say jubilant, the actually
jubilant.
next one, of course, actually the intensity is very high. Great joy, great happiness. Okay. So this one is not really common. And like, you know, in casual speech, we don't use it a lot. So, of course, but you have it in your book. So it's better to, it's like, sounds formal. And actually, it shows, indicates a high degree of just joy, like very happy. So this is the, but it's not very common. So let's like cross it, say it's formal. Okay. Content is very common. This one is very common. We normally use it. And overjoyed, this one is fairly common. So the most common content, fairly common, overjoyed. Jubilant is formal, so no. And what is the meaning of overjoyed? Extremely happy. How to use it? I was overjoyed when I, for example, I don't know, found out that I got, like, I don't know, high promotion. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this one, I was overjoyed. And it makes me overjoyed. It means like, you know, extremely happy, extremely like thrilled. And this, of course, the intensity is high. So overjoyed and content. So when you want to say that I'm happy with my life, you can say I'm content. We normally use it. Okay. Well, and you can see that we have three words here, three examples. You can read them.
And overjoyed.
Yeah, of course. Well, and you can use an idiom. What is it? Of course, there are different idioms that we normally use when talking about our feelings, because you know that we normally use. When you feel like you something that makes you really happy, you can say, it makes my day. For example, for example, something happens to you and it makes you really happy. Okay, I can say that, I don't know, I met my friend yesterday and it made my day. I, for example, received some compliments and it made my day. Okay, and I have a good one. Lift my spread means makes my day.
Make my day. It makes my day.
Yeah, of
Lifts
course.
it lifts my spirit.
Of course, both, it means both of them means it something makes you really happy. Yeah. And now, you said that now you are doing your job and you are actually in a good place. So you emotionally, I mean, so you can say, I'm in a good place. So when you are feeling well, emotion, or I'm not. So for example, I think that I'm doing well now. So emotionally, mentally, feeling well. So you can say, uh, yeah, I'm
Doing
in a
well
good
now.
place. Yeah.
I'm in a good place. I'm in a good place. I'm in a good place.
Yeah.
I'm doing well
Yeah, of course.
mentally. emotional. I'm in a good place.
Yeah, of course. For
Mentally,
example, after a
emotionally,
tough,
well.
after a really tough week, I'm finally in a good place. So I'm feeling well now. Okay, so this way. So
Yeah.
next week, you will use it next week. Okay.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. So this is okay. Let me, what
Mental,
is this?
emotional.
Okay. Okay, do you want to use them? Do you want to make sentences to use them? And I will correct your sentences. Try to use them.
Shouldn't. Content. Their example. I'm content with my life right now.
Very
The
good.
fans were jubilant at Vietnam U23 team's victory over Qatar. I'm overjoyed that my son is getting into Harvard. Mm, Very good
Yeah.
example, teacher.
Yeah, of course. Actually, when you are overjoyed, something makes you feel overjoyed. So something happens to you, but when you're content, this is your feeling. So I have a good life. I'm content. So the most common is content that you can use it. Okay, so what do you think about, having some time off work? So, sometimes we feel like that, we get stuck in a rat race, just, we don't have any just, exciting moments. So it's better to just have time of work and just go somewhere, do something. So what do you think about it?
Yes, I think it's really need to have a time off work to relax to relax and recharge and after that we can work better and now I think that some foreign company even my company also we have a 2 week off uh, that called it's called living. How can I remember? Um, we have a 2 weeks off every year. It's mandatory, and during that time we need to everyone need to hand over all the on his or her task to another to a backup person and that's it mandatory in some foreign companies including my company also and during that time the meaning of 2 weeks leave there are two meanings first during that long time off work employee can be totally relaxed and recharge. When they come back work, they can work better. The productivity of working is improved. And the second meaning is that during that time, during 2 weeks leaving, the employee that person need to hand over all their tasks to another colleague and by doing that way the new one will handle the job and if there are some mistake or some error the backup person will find out and raise that matter so the manager know can know and I think that if there some mistake during happen in the work that person handle and there another person to do that kind of work maybe maybe he or she doesn't know that he or she wrongly handle the work, and sometimes it happen by accident, but sometimes it happen by intention. So by that way the manager can know, can know, can know if there any wrong handling the work from the technically person.
Of course, very good. So I think that that is really good way. So actually this, taking time off work can be really useful first to actually unwind, to rest, to relax, to unwind, and of course, recharge. So we need it.
Yes.
Recharge and unwind, of course.
Sure.
Of course, after a break, you usually return to work with renewed energy. So another phrase,
Okay.
yeah,
Renew
of course,
energy.
yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
of course. Renew energy. She
Renewed energy, of course. That is like, you actually you are more productive. So you can say with productivity.
productivity.
Of course. So
Productivity.
with renewed energy, so you actually return to your work with renewed energy and productivity. So of course, that is really good. So as you said, international companies, including yours, so offer mandatory, that I like the word, okay, 2 week annual, every year annual leave. So that is
To
2 week
for leave.
annual leave.
Annual leave.
Yeah,
To work. To week annual leave.
leave, of course. 2 week annual leave. That is that every year you have it. So your company offers 2 week annual leave. So that is really good. And
Oh,
of course, that is, it just actually, that is really useful. It's like a policy, I think. That is
yes.
a
Yeah.
policy,
Yes.
of course. So, of course, you need to fully hand over your responsibility.
Yes.
Hand over your
Yes.
responsibilities, of course. So, here your task, your responsibilities. And of course, you design a backup person. So to a design backup person, then you can handle everything. So that this break actually is for two reasons. So firstly, as you said, staff truly disconnect and rest. So disconnect and rest. And secondly, actually it serves as a form of risk management, like I think this is
Yes.
a risk management, of
Risk
course.
management.
And because ensuring that no single actually individual maybe, as I
No.
don't know, made mistake, or for example something like, so this is like, yes, risk management. So this
Risk
way, and that is really good. Actually, what is the reason? Employee
employees.
well-being. This is the reason. The first reason, employee well-being. And of course, the second
Risk
one,
management.
yeah, of course, the second one,
Risk
something
management.
related to the policies of your company. Well, so it's really good to have some times of work. That
Sometimes
is really good. Well, let me ask you another question.
now
Uh,
you want to have some type of work teacher.
I mean,
I'm very I'm very nervous and challenging with my new box, Japanese box. Yeah.
yeah, I know. Just some after that. So when everything actually gets better, and you feel like that now everything is okay, you can have some days just off to rest, yeah, to unwind. So I think, yeah, why not? And sometimes we need not to do. It's like sometimes best thing is not to do anything. So it's better not to just rest, just listen to music, just, do not actually, don't think about, not to think about anything. So I think the best, so some people say that, okay, let's go and do some exercise. Some people say that, okay, let's listen to music. I say do nothing sometimes is the
Nothing.
best way. Yeah, just let your mind free. First do nothing. So why not?
It's a good
And
advice, teacher. I think so.
yeah, yeah, of course, that is really, of course, if you can, you're so busy. Well, tell me, what do you do when you feel down?
Feel down. Yes, this is a very good question. Um, you see, I often do something to self motivate, to motivate myself. For example, and I always keep. I think that recently I think out of the most suitable way to live, suitable with my character, personality, and so because I think that's I do many things at the same time, and it's sometimes and many times I feel that I am very overwhelming, and I have some week ago I have a plan to reduce my work, and I just choose some three main duties in my life, and I follow. So you see, because I follow some investment, like property. I buy some apartment and sell to get the gap, and I also buy some stock, invest into some stocks, especially some recent days the market, the stock market go up and down a lot because of the new tariff imposed by new president Donald Trump in your country. It's impact a lot to Vietnamese and Asian market. Yes, and so it's a very good opportunity for investor, for individual investor like me to buy stock, because now the stock market go down sharply. So it's a very good opportunity to buy more stock, for example. And so I think that and I need to take care my children also, and take care my job also. So sometimes I feel very overwhelming, and I have a plan to reduce on. I just to reduce my works, and I just keep some three most important responsibility duties. Firstly, now taking care of my children is my first priority, and the second is my to handling a good my job, my main job as my office, my main job. I think that is the second priority, and then the third priority is reserve time for health, relax and doing exercise, and so that I can improve my health. So that is three duties. My main duty currently, and I need to as advice from my husband. I need to drop a lot of investment, and I need to stop some new plan, business plan. Yes, and I think that is very good advice for me now, because
Yeah,
my
right.
life so far like very messy. So I need
Ah, I
to
know. No, you take on, it's not messy. Let me say, actually, you can say that I have taken on too many things at once. So it means, you know, you do too much. So overload. So you can say this one, take on too many things
Take on too many
at
things
once.
at
What
once.
is that? Doing too much
Too many things
at
at
once.
once.
So stock and kids, work, so different things. So actually you're taking on too many things at once. So this is the phrase that you can use and we normally use. Now actually your answer was really good. Now let's actually give you a Polish American version of it. So briefly change it, okay? So you can say that actually you need to do things or find things to keep yourself motivated. So to
Yes.
keep
Get myself
myself
motivated.
motivated.
Yes. And after choosing duties, I reduce my work, but actually I think that so I at some weeks ago I keep a very slow activity, just a few activity in during a day, and I feel that my mood go down, my mood went down, and I think that it's not suitable with my personality. So I adjust one more time. I adjust the activity during a day, and I think out. I find out the most happy day, most hap the happiest day of my life, and
Yeah,
I think that a day when I work and I can meet some customer, for example, or friend, and after that in the evening I stay with my kid and observe him to study. So I think I define most the happiest day of my life, and I design the routine, my daily routine like that, and
of
now
course.
I adjust, and now I think that it's suitable with my personality, and suitable with my uh, suitable to maintain to balance life and work life
Yeah,
balance now,
of
and
course.
I see that it's sometimes that I need to choose a day with a lot of activity. So even to that, it a little a quite busy day, but it helped me to feel it helped me sometimes that it keep me a little bit busy, and I don't need to think, and I just I just do that activity every day, and I think that sometimes like the life flow me with, and and I don't have, and I think that is a good day enough for me.
Yeah, of course. So actually, sometimes you are
Yeah.
not in the mood for doing something. Like, I don't know, I'm not in the mood. I feel like doing something. I don't feel. So to be in the mood, okay,
Mm,
to do or for doing something. So you feel like that, okay, I can't. Today is not the day that I can handle everything because you need
yeah.
to take care of your kids. You need to handle your work. Take care of work. No, take care is,
Yes.
I think handle is better. So you need to handle your work, you need to take care of your kids, okay? But sometimes you are in a low spirit. You're sad. So you are
Uh,
in low spirit. You
yes.
can't. Yeah, you feel
Yeah.
blue. Yeah,
Yes.
you are
Yes.
not in
Yes.
mood. Yeah, you are
Yes.
not in mood. So what? And sometimes you don't feel comfortable. You don't feel
Yes.
happy with. So you can say that sometimes I feel
Low spirit.
out
Low.
of sorts.
Out of shot. Feel out of
Yeah,
shot.
I
Yes.
don't feel comfortable
Out of shot. Out
and
of shot.
happy.
Don't,
Yeah,
don't feel.
sometimes. Yeah, of course.
Don't
So that
feel.
is really now you need to, of course, do something to keep yourself motivated. That is really important because as I told you, so you have taken on too many things at once. So of course it's really overwhelming and actually it left you feeling overwhelmed. You know,
Yes,
all
sister.
this task, yeah, of course, it left you feeling overwhelmed. So
Oh, wow.
actually, so you made a decision that is really good. Actually, like to scale back. What is that? You actually took your focus, or you actually put your focus on some, actually few things, just three things, maybe, not more. Okay, that is,
Yes,
you
yes, teacher.
narrowed your focus. So you can say,
Narrow
I
for the focus.
narrowed
Yes,
my
narrow
focus. Okay, what
focus.
happened just on, for example, a few things. This and
Of
that. This and that. It
narrow
means,
of
okay, yeah, I took my
things.
focus, okay, to, I don't know, just a few things. And then, so of course, I have my main responsibilities that is really important. And actually, you just, you can say that I try to stick to them. Just these three things, my kids, my job, okay? So you can say, I've been sticking to
Sticky.
them, to these three things.
Mm.
Okay?
I've, I've,
So,
I've
yeah,
been
of
sticky.
course. So
I've been
this
sticky.
actually, you
Yes,
are, yeah, for example, you invest in something, or so actually you are involved, okay? Now you are involved in real estate, you're involved in your work, so everything, you buy apartment, you sell them, so for profit, that is really important to actually just, let yourself a little bit free, okay?
yes.
So, yeah, this is
It,
another. And when you say that, you said that I reduced the amount of my work. So you can say that I scale back. Scale back
it, like,
means to reduce
reduce, reduce, scale back.
the amount of
The
something. For example, my work. Okay.
reduce.
So, yeah,
Uh,
of course. And I try to stick to one thing, two things, not more. Okay. They are actually the phrases that you can use when talking. Then, of course, this way you can stay just alert and just more, I can say, focused, so you stay sharp.
stay sharp.
Sharp. What
Sharp.
is that?
Stay
Yeah, of course, that is more focused,
focused.
okay, and alert. So because you don't have a lot in your mind, so of course you can focus, so you stay sharp. Okay, there's some useful phrases that you can use when talking.
Yes.
Well, and let's keep going with, well, the next one. Okay, so have you ever wanted to spend time on your own?
As an introvert, I love spending time on my own. Um, I think that spending time on my own. So far, I think I try to because I try to have a more activity and meet and have a more conversation with others. So I so far I don't love to I don't love spending time on my own because I feel my mood go down when I am alone, and for example, just sometimes I reserve some time to reading books or newspaper, or learn English. I save some time to study. So, but all the time, I think that to have a conversation, chatting with friends, chatting with my colleague is more interesting. And you see, sometimes I feel sometimes I design my life like two life. I have a two life from Monday to Friday. That's either time weekday. I go to office, and I work. I concentrate on my work from Monday to Friday. But on at the weekend, I have another day life. I use my time to, for example, learning with you, and uh, do go to have a look for some new apartment, so I can invest, I can buy and sell. Very interesting, teacher.
Of course, that is really good life. I like your weekend. Yeah, your
I
weekend
think
is really
very
good. I like
interesting.
it.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Now let me give you an improved version of your speech. So what you said, that was really good. Just I want to add some maybe phrases that you can use. Okay. So spending time alone is not really something that you enjoy. Spending time alone is not really something that you enjoy, okay? And lately or recently, you've been trying to stay more active, like, engage in more conversations,
Engage.
and of course with others. And actually, you said that actually, if I do this, it makes me like, my mood is down. I want to change it. Okay, how to say that my mood is down? So my mood tends to drop, feel
Tend to
sad.
drop.
My
Wow.
mood,
Very good way to express idea.
yeah, of course, to
Tend
drop.
to
So I
drop.
feel sad. I feel like that, yeah, sometimes my mood tends to drop, so feel sad or down. And
Yeah.
of course, so I try to, like, for example, keep myself busy.
Yeah.
Okay. So I
Yes.
don't want to avoid negative. So when you keep yourself busy, actually you avoid negative feelings. So you don't. So being alone, just being alone is not something that you really enjoy. This is the first one, the first phrase. And the second one, you try to stay more active, engage in
Engage in.
conversations, stay more
Stay more.
active. Okay. And
Engage.
of course,
Stay
when you
more.
want to say, and you make sure that you are not alone, you surround yourself with people. That is a
Yeah.
good one that you can use,
Yes.
of course.
Sur-
Surround
Surround
yourself
yourself.
with people. What is this? I make sure that I'm not alone. That is really important. Okay. Well,
Teacher.
yeah. So
Surround.
this way you can make it. Okay. And actually, your weekend is really interesting and emotionally satisfying. So how to say it's engaging and fulfilling?
Engaging.
Engaging and fulfilling means interesting and emotionally satisfying. So your weekend is engaging and fulfilling. What is this? Okay. Well,
Fulfilling
so
and
that is
fulfilling.
actually you
Oh, very
feel
nice
like,
phrase.
yeah,
Very
you
nice
live,
phrase.
yeah, you live two separate lives. You
Mm.
live two
To separate
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 lives.
life.
That is
Yeah.
weekend and of course the whole week. Like, totally. So yeah, you try to. Actually, that is really important to well balance. So your
Yeah.
life now is well balanced. That is you have a healthy, good mix of work and of course personal life. So it's well balanced. This is another version of your answer, and you can use these phrases. Okay?
Yes, teacher.
Wow.
Wow, nice. Yeah, thank you for your lesson. I
You're
can learn
welcome.
a lot of new vocabulary
You're
and
welcome.
phrase. Yeah.
And of course, every session, if we have time to listen now, today we can, but I actually have some listening audios and videos that we will watch and listen together. Today, I will send a short audio. It's not bad to listen to. Okay. And there are some questions, try to answer them. So I will send the audio, just listen and try to answer the question. They can be really actually helpful and useful to improve your listening and speaking skills. Okay.
Yes, yes, I will do. I will do it.
Well, thank you. Do you have any questions related to the topic or something that you want to ask me?
So far, no, teacher, but I think that is a really good lesson
Perfect.
and it's suitable with what I want to learn, what I want to improve now.
Of
For
course it is.
communication, yes,
Happy
and
to
I have
hear that.
idea. Yeah,
Happy
sometimes
to
I have
hear
a
that.
lot of ideas, but I don't know how to express them, how to
Yeah.
talk my thinking out.
Of
Yes, it's
course.
very
So it's like,
difficult.
you can express yourself, you're feeling this way, and I can actually help. So you talk, I correct. This way you can easily
Yeah,
talk and you can use the words and phrases that we normally use. Because some words and phrases are perfect, but mostly are used on books. Some author, this is real conversation. So actually what we use in real life, talking to native people. So it's a little bit like jubilant, as I told you. It's formal, it's good, perfect, but it's formal. For example, when you go to the street, you don't say, I'm jubilant. So it's not like, what is this? Is so formal. Okay. So unfortunately, we need to skip this topic here. I will send you the book just right now, after the class, and you can check it. There's some different topics you can study if you need. And of course, I will add more to these topics, okay?
yes, teacher. Sure, I will do, teacher. Thank you
Of
a lot.
course. So have a great, wonderful day. And of course, see you.
Yeah, goodbye, teacher. See you again
Goodbye.
tomorrow morning.
Of
Yes,
course,
goodbye.
yes. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you.
Yeah, goodbye, teacher.